Hello everyone, it's Titan's Revenge, and today we're going to talk about Polymaker PLA glow-in-the-dark filament. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much to Polymaker for sending over a spool of their glow-in-the-dark filament for me to test out and use for this video. And I wanted to give you guys an honest review. I admit that I'm mostly skeptical when it comes to glow-in-the-dark filament. It can be abrasive, it can ruin nozzles, but stick around to the end for my final thoughts on that. Alright, the first model to show off today is this Skull with a Santa Hat by Chelsea over at Chaos Core Tech. Now you can get the STL for this for free from things.com. And being that this was right around Christmas and skulls are kind of my brand, I mean, hey, I have plenty of skull tattoos. I thought this would be a great one to print, and that's what we're starting off with here. So what is it that attracts people to glow in the dark? And why are there models that you would want to print in glow in the dark? Well, hopefully I'm going to help you make that decision. Next up, I'm going to show you a model from a very talented sculptor, Filament, and this is a Scarecrow model. I believe this is from the Batman series. You can grab this off of his Patreon, and I'm pretty sure when he sculpted this, he didn't have it in mind that somebody would probably be printing it in glow in the dark, but nonetheless, it turned out to be a great model for glow in the dark. I did have a little bit of error on this, but that was due to my own fault on supports. A lot of glow-in-the-dark stuff comes in handy for kids who are afraid of the dark. Now, I know it might sound a little bit weird because, I mean, I did ghost hunting for most of my life. But I was afraid of the dark as a kid, but the only thing that really scares me is werewolves. And this werewolf bust by Dreamstarter, you can get this for free over again at things.com, and it's beautiful. It has an amazing base with all these detailed skulls. The werewolf itself with all the textures was a great print for glow-in-the-dark filament. I'm not big into superheroes and comic books. I did like the Scarecrow, but I do love movies, and one of my favorite movies, Nightmare Before Christmas. And what better model to print than Oogie Boogie, because he glows in the movie. Now this is yet another model that you can get for free from things.com, courtesy of Chelsea over at Chaos Core Tech. She does a lot of modeling that she gives for free at Things. She's pretty much exclusive over there besides her Patreon. So we've covered scary, we've covered comic books, we've covered movies. Why not cover video games? This right here is Sans. Most of you probably know him from Undertale. This model was done by Playkit, and I love Playkit, and I love his little stylistic designs that sometimes look exactly like what it's supposed to, and sometimes looks like a really stylized cartoon, almost Funko Pop version. This model is available once you subscribe to his Patreon, and I gotta admit, it looks pretty cool and glow in the dark, but it also looks amazing when it's not glowing. For some of us, we looked up at the stars at night and we dreamt about going into outer space or, space travel, becoming an astronaut. And for a lot of us as kids, we used to put the glow in the dark stars and things all over the walls, and guess what? So with the help of 3D printing and this Polymaker glow-in-the-dark filament, you can now make your own and pretty much put an entire universe right into your room. My final thoughts are, it's a great filament. It's a great product. It really does glow. I didn't have to print with a special nozzle. I didn't have to change any settings. It printed perfectly right out of the box. So I can highly recommend this filament. Be sure you guys check out Polymaker, grab you some glow-in-the-dark PLA, and go nuts. I'll put links down in the description to all these files if you're interested in picking them up for yourself. There's also an affiliate link for Voxelab, which is the printer that I used for printing everything that you saw. I used the Voxelab Aquila. And of course, if you haven't already, head over to things.com, sign up for their newsletter, sign up for an account. They'll tell you when new models get uploaded. They get new models all the time. And I want to send a special thank you once again to things.com for making this video possible. It's a really great website. Be sure you guys go check it out. Also, be sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if there's something that you're looking for me to review or test out, leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time.